So we just did a challenge and she came first. Congratulations. But Holly was unfortunately, I beat her, and I didn't know how much it meant for her, the game. I was actually heartbroken for her. I didn't see this coming for myself, even when she was coming from my tribe. I was really heartbroken for her.
It was just, it was awful. You could tell, you could read in her face anyway. She was like, no way, can't that be happening again? So I couldn't keep few tears for her as well. It just felt like it was me at a place, and it felt awful. Yes, this is the
There's
game.
still more challenge to go, and we could be the next one as well.
Yeah. So yeah, there's no easy life for us here anyway. So yes, we won the first one, but we're still here. And
one of us still could go.
yes, of course. We're still in the fry pan.
Blue team. So they didn't win. Hello.
Oi! Kia ora. There's less people here than I thought there would be.
Yeah, we will tell you.
So here I am at Redemption, or Over the Hill as I like to call it. I've met my new besties, Ken and Val, and they're lovely.
Somebody from your team, I believe, gave me an mini idol. Do you know who that is? Was that you?
Well, it was all of us actually.
Oh, thank you, Blue Team.
There's no hard feelings for the blue team. We did make it very clear that we were very affectionate about each other, and anything that we did was in a spirit of good faith. I'm really disappointed, but I have every intention of going back in there with an open heart and hoping to reconnect with my blue brothers and sisters. I really felt like someone who was really middle of the road would be targeted, and I felt like that was me. I know I wasn't the weakest physically, and I know I wasn't a challenge beast.
We did all discuss sending away someone who would do well at Redemption. But, I mean, if that were the case, then they would have sent away, like, Jake or Dan or even David, because they're all real, like, yeah, exactly.
I asked Fu to tell me if my name was on the chopping block, and she told me that it wasn't. I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but you've got to respect the gameplay.
Fu and David had gone off to the water cooler once or twice, and I'd asked both of them about it, and they both were like, oh no, we haven't really had much talks.
What I would like to say to my tribe that voted me out is that I had a wonderful time getting to know you, and watch out for Rachel Fu. I'm excited to see what the Redemption challenges are like. Kind of got nothing to lose now, so I'm ready to bring out the big guns.
Each one of us in their own particular way should have something that could
That's right, yeah, that's right.
us to win.
Well, not us.
We might
Now,
have.
that's not the attitude that we want over here at Redemption.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. I didn't think I'd get any votes. I'm very offended, and I can't work out who's voted for me. Yeah, so that was it was a stressful little tribal council. It's not fun being back there, albeit for the first time in this competition. I was quite surprised to get 2 votes myself. I sort of had a good talk to everybody and did not get an indication that was going to be the case.
We always have to vote.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
We have to vote.
And I can't take it to heart.
No, but
And
the other point is that if you got votes, then the person might have thought you were strong enough to come back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's really, enforce the fact that I'm probably a strong player in this team, at least, hopefully in the game. Hopefully it's going to take me far. But I've just got to work and make sure that the alliances that I'm making are going to, keep me through the game for a little bit longer, because potentially it might start to get hard.
But no, that was I didn't know where things were going.
I think Fiona leaving has just made us realise that this is a game. We're probably playing a little bit too happy family for my liking and for the Survivor game. And I think that's potentially going to change.
We just got to keep pushing forward.
Keep positive.
That's right. Keep positive. Keep blue.
Fiona will still be good.
Yeah, she's coming back, guys.
She's coming back. That was a shock. That's not what we discussed. That is not what was discussed at all. I don't know what it's like. I wasn't expecting that at all. the fact that she got swap votes means that people are not to be trusted. As much as we love each other, we're all in it to win it. So, game changer. I know my weaknesses, they know my weaknesses, but they don't know my strengths. Like I said, game on.
Alright, this is the 4 guys.
Yeah, this is it.
Top 4. I swear, if we swap tribes or whatever, I am like loyal to you guys. Whichever 2 of us, we need to like stick together.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer, really be iconic, come back to merge and just be like... The tribe dynamics on Red at the moment are like amazing. We're literally like besties. None of us want to vote each other out. We're all really rooting for each other. I trust them so much. If any of us manage to survive to another swap or the merge, I will 100% be wanting to work with them. Yeah, I would go to the end with any of them. Like, we got each other's back. I just hope we get the chance to show it again. Yeah. Oh my god, we can be like the S04E04, the Cook Islands. There's a tribe of 4 against a tribe of 8, and
they
4 like dominated, and then they were the top 4.
We had a really good chat as a tribe about how we wanted to move forward, and especially moving forward if there was a swap coming up soon. So we all just kind of collectively decided to go searching for an idol.
Yeah,
we haven't. Do we want to start there?
Yeah, this is the only place we haven't looked.
And it kind of became like this will be the tribal idol. So if someone finds it, then it will be played to keep one of the 4 of us safe. I'm down with that idea. I think all of us are still tempted to take it for ourselves. And I'm guilty of that, because if I found it, I would probably not tell anyone. Because, yeah, as much as I love my alliance, like, I'm here till the end. So we'll see what happens. Am I the only one here? Where did my tribe go? Did you guys find anything?
Nah, did you?
You guys looked in here.
To be honest, something could have been hidden after we've already looked.
Where was the rat?
Oh, is it the rat? Oh, right, yeah.
Do you reckon there's snakes in here?
Where are some of the best idols been hidden?
always like
in other like things.
in trees, under wells, under the tide mat, in challenges. Yeah, on season 2 there was one like hooked into the fence and nobody saw it, and they were like filming there the whole night, and people kept going
real close.
Yeah, it was like in front of their faces, and no one ever looked up.
So near
and
like
saw it.
fences. I don't think it's gonna be back.
Back there.
Yeah, it's
Where
gonna be
else
on the
can we
back.
look?
We ran around a little bit looking for idols. Still can't find an idol here. Don't know if someone's already found it or if it's just, you know, hidden a lot better than we were kind of anticipating. But yeah, I think we're going to need a idol pretty soon. Make a fake idol and 10. If we go into tribes like
Henry, Matt Rogers
inside and just do like it
and hope someone sees, and then they'll be like, oh, just let them hide or whatever. What if I was soap?
Can we make the soap idol? We use soap idol?
No, the shape of it.
Oh,
That looks real.
that looks so
Like a what? Like what?
we decided to have a bit of fun and make a fake idol. Josh found this dirty bar of soap just sitting in the sand, and we thought, well look, we've been looking all afternoon for an idol, we can't find one. Maybe the least we can do is pretend we have one. So we wrapped this dirty little bar of soap in some cloth and we tied it with some string that we cut from the tent. What we do with it, we're not sure, but I think the power in this soap idol is going to be the fact that people are going to think it's a real idol. So who knows how we're going to use it, but if we can use it to make a big move, then I think that's going to go down in backyard survivor history. Is that, yeah. Amazing.
I could just have that and then accidentally drop it on someone.
You want to shine and be like, oh, it's
Oh my
one
god,
of my shorts, yeah.
Do drop the soap. Yeah.
I think all 4 of us do genuinely want to move forward together.
Okay, shall we keep looking?
Yeah. For the real. B, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Hey Ben, can you
Might be.
speak to Kyle to get some miles? There's a beast.
Is it swollen up? You can just see like just here.
Yeah.
Michael, we understand you have a bee sting. What does Dr. Tim say? Nice on it. Does he need to be medevaced?
Not for this one, no. Can't get away.
Close call.
I found an idol clue. It's at the well. We tried to have a look when we went there, couldn't find so we're gonna have to try to come back again.
Abby just told me that she found an idol clue.
Where did you find it? In the banner?
In the banner, so like in the bottom part where there's like the stick, it was like rolled up in there.
Oh, it's been there the whole time.
I don't know if it or if it was just. How funny is that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's pretty cool. It'd be special for her to tell myself, and then also girl, I forgot her name.
If we're gonna swap, we only have so much time.
Yeah. There's an idol clue, something to do with the well.
Yeah.
Would you feel bad?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I trust you both. So
Yeah.
It's fine. I just was gonna.
So we're going to try and see if we can separate the group to go and look.
Where do you like it?
I started a tour business, bike and kayak tours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Like along the Mandapiti and stuff?
No, so I mostly stick to town. So you've got to get...
Just having a blast. Just quickly top up the bottle, if you're on.
Yeah.
Do you want help?
Yeah, sure.
Wait up! I'm not very fit. Okay. That up.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be a really like fit cyclist.
No, it's the opposite.
You can just get a bike with you.
Yeah, I supply everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, you just rock up.
Genuinely,
Yeah,
really
me
love
too.
doing
Yeah,
that
no, it's
too.
really good.
Sorry, ladle.
And I met great people. I met some great people.
That would be super fun.
Go active tours.
Go active
tours. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Someone's already got it.
Well, if you trust Kiara, then it just means either Joe
Or Matt.
has it.
I trust Joe more than I trust Matt.
Yeah.
I think he has it. I don't know.
Mm.
Like, if he's not told you, he's not
Yeah,
told
no.
you. Because I think he's not.
Nothing there.
Yeah, so Matt definitely has the idol. There's no idol. It's gone. I know that for a fact. So, because I've searched the entire area of where the clue said, which means Matt has the idol.
That was horrible. I don't want to ever do that again.
It changed as soon as we lost that game, and I don't think we realised it, or I don't think I realised it till we were in council. And that it's just sunk home now, because that's not what was supposed to happen. I'm disappointed. David was supposed to go, and there's definitely a fracture now, and I think I'm on the outside of it. Given what's just happened, I think my alliances are possibly Fu. The rest of them, no.
That went as expected. The two boys, Dan and Jake, they're quite strong together. They had an alliance going before. I hope to align myself with them, and potentially, they can trust me as much as they sort of trust each other.
I didn't vote for him. Oh, we figured out that
I think
two votes would have been Julie and Fee. Julie and Fee would have done that, yeah. It was nerve-wracking for First Tribal Council. Like, even just seeing Kyle and Brian sitting there, I was like, all brave, like, yeah, I'm going to be fine. As soon as I saw them, I was like, all the wind just got sucked out of me, and I couldn't make eye contact with any of my fellow tribe mates. Like, every time I looked at them and they'd look away, I'd think, oh my god, they're going to vote for me, even though they literally were just looking away. We had a plan, our water cooler crew. Between we said, okay, we're going to all vote for Fee. But our strategy behind it voting for Fiona is because we believe she is going to be the strongest competitor that's at Redemption to be able to come back again. But it was still hard. Like, even just walking with her to Tribal Council and still being like, hey, knowing that I'm going to vote for you to go out. But now, we've pretty much got one more play left as our alliance to keep us in the game.
So, us four know what the plan is next time? Yeah, I hope. Do we? Yeah, sticking by that.
Once that person's gone, I think that's when the true strategy is going to start coming up to play. And then things get interesting. Evil laugh!
So, like I was saying before, Tribal went exactly how I wanted it to go, which is concerning because I promised myself that I wasn't going to try and lead. But so far, I have put my gut trust in Dan and Jake, and it's worked well. David's got a good handle on the boys right now. Yeah, I've trusted the two boys who are protecting me. If Fiona has a chance of getting it, it's more with her than you do, compared to the kids who've been sent there already. It was me who kind of threw Fiona's name out first, and Dan followed, which was great. I didn't want to put that on your shoulders of having to get back in. Yeah, I want to keep Jackie around. She's still got skills that we can utilize.
You mean Julie?
Julie, sorry. What did I say? Oh my god, my mind's just going there. It is tough right now, and I'm feeling it.
Right over here.
That's alright, that's alright. Right now I'm in damage control with Jules and David, but I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up. It's gonna be fine. How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want another one?
Yeah,
I don't,
a little bit. Thank
what
you.
happens at the end of the day.
Yeah. I need to reassure David that he's in the clear. And he is. I want to keep David, but I don't want to keep him for too long. Yeah. Let's see how we go.
my alliance of 4 are strong as anything. I'm feeling really confident, but more confident that I think I'm sitting on top of my alliance of 4. It's myself and Matt that are calling the shots, and Josh is a number. He's going with what he is told, and he's loyal, and I think that's really great. So I'm feeling good, feeling confident within my alliance, but I think we're all worried that something's going to happen. We're going to be separated soon, and Red are just going to be an easy target to pick off.
So we've just had a twist, or there was tree mail. Myself and Rachel went and picked it up. There was a little rhyme, basically indicating a swap.
Time for change, to say goodbye. 2 must swap to another side. Take these buffs, and as a tribe determine how you will divide. Whoever takes these new buffs here will switch when the challenge appears. As you approach the tribal mat, drop, swap, no turning back.
Right. And there were 4 buffs to take back to camp, and we had to deliberate between us. There was 2 yellow buffs and 2 red buffs.
And basically what is happening is there's going to be a tribe swap, in the sense that 2 members from the red tribe are going to the yellow tribe. I mean, I feel like you're my main and maybe to know. What do you think? So we went back to the groups to decide who was going to go and what was going to happen. I feel okay with yellow. I could do yellow, I think. Basically, the decision was made that myself and Josh will go to the yellow tribe together, and Matt and Michael will stay with the red tribe.
If you're happy to go, I'll be happy.
Do you 3 want to?
Do you want to go?
I can go.
I'll go with it.
Okay. This is either going to send me home, or I don't know.
The yellow tribe, there were 2 or 3 people that have been giving me really, really good vibes throughout the whole day. I'm just hoping that there's a crack somewhere in there, and Rachel and I can squeeze our way in with the people who are giving us good vibes. So that's all I can hope for. We got some tree mail, and it looks like we're getting split up. So me and Matt are going to be staying here on this tribe, and Josh and Rachel will be going to yellow. It looks pretty nerve-wracking, but I feel really good about Matt. So I think I'm going to just have to throw my eggs in with him now and really trust him so we can get through this next phase of the game.
Look what we got!
Tree mail!
If we end up going to bigger tribes, I definitely, to start off with, was chatting a lot with Rachel, and we kind of wanted to play together. So I think that could be a bit of an alliance there if it ends up going that way.
2 yellow and 3 red.
Yeah.
So that means blue tribe's being decimated. There is 2 people on red tribe that I feel like I connected really well with. So Matt C and Josh, we just had a really good chat as soon as we landed. So I think, or at the breakfast. So I think I could definitely work with those 2 going forward. Should we do lucky dip?
Let's just do lucky
Yeah.
I'll just do
Yellow! Hey!
Red?
Red.
And yellow. I'm a little bit frustrated about the fact that I was put with Matt, because he, out of my tribe, is the person I least trust. But at the end of the day, I think we're a tribe and we can work together well, and that's kind of what matters.
Yeah, look after each other.
I know what team I want to. If this is a team that I have to go to, I know what team I'm going to.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm going to go to yellow. Oh, because you've got the connection there with Ebony, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to do it smartly or?
Yeah, that is smart because you've got the youth, you've got the in,
straight away.
Yeah.
And you can get that connection.
Actually, so that was her that came over after that, the challenge, and said good work.
That was
yeah, wow.
Yeah.
More than just a friendship, maybe. Shut up. Yo,
Maybe a blossoming.
The day is young.
A backyard survivor relationship, maybe.
No, that's a great call.
No, go for it. Okay.
Okay.
Right,
What
go
about
for
the
yellow.
rest? Is anyone?
I had a good
White
chat with
silk.
Kiara, and I had a good vibe with her. And she's on yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yellow?
So did you want to take yellows? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So it's us 3. What do you guys think?
I'm happy to go red because my other team alliance is red.
Yep.
Yeah.
We could get some information if you ever come back.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. So go red.
Do you guys know?
I'm happy to do it at random if you are.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put them in the bag.
Wanna do it?
Shake it up.
I was trying to think of like a strategic way.
I can't remember.
Yeah, neither can I.
Okay. Alright.
Reach in, mate. Don't look.
3, 2, 1. The red.
Let's take one from each as a gift to the new tribe.
I feel like Queen Bee. I feel like Queen Bee with like my 2 security guards. My 2 little Rottweilers. Go get them. Feels good. Yeah, so it feels good.
I'll miss you guys.
You too.
See you soon.
Good luck, guys.
See you soon.
You and me, Team Red, yeah? This is going to be interesting.
We may be wearing yellow, but our blood is still blue.
Yes.
Baby. Baby.
That's it.
Preach.
Come on in. Virak and Gilba getting your first look at the new Makaroo tribe. Fiona voted out at the last tribal council.
Josh, bit of a reaction there. You surprised?
Yeah, I was surprised at that. I thought, I talked to Fiona early on, I thought she was really friendly, so I thought she'd mix in well with the tribe, but maybe not.
All right. Well, I believe you got some tree mail at your camps. And you were asked to make a decision to figure out who was going where with the swap.
Drop and swap. And don your new buff. Tribal immunity is up for grabs.
Ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right,
get to it. One member from each tribe must memorize a series of animals. They must then enact those animals for their tribe mate, who must guess the sequence using their own set of blocks. When a player thinks they have the correct sequence, they must call out correct, and they win a point for their tribe. First tribe to 6 points wins.
Additionally, an advantage has been hidden. Shh.
Survivors ready. Go. Okay, hold there. Let's have a look. Yes, yellow has it. Yellow gets the first point.
Gilba gets the first point. Okay. Round 2.
Survivors ready.
Go. Dan has to go back for another check. Sal has to go back for another check.
Stop. Yellow, I think they have it. And they do.
Yeah!
Point for yellow.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, rotate through.
We had it too. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's all good. Survivors ready? Go! Oh, I like it.
Oh! Yeah, need to make it real clear. So, let's stop here first. I'm up, let's have a look. That is incorrect.
Yeah, can I get a check, Carl?
Oh. Yes. Point for red. Nice. And they do. Point to yellow. Go. And they've got it.
Yay!
Point to yellow.
Battle of the Matthews. All right, survivors ready. Go.
Go, Matthew. Not red one.
And they do. Point yellow.
5 points to Gilbert. This is becoming a bit of a blowout. Go, go.
If this is correct, they'll have won the challenge. And they do!
Yes! Last shot!
Gilbert. There you go, congratulations.
A little something to take back to your camp.
And Red Tribe. Unfortunately, I stayed with us at Tribal Council, but we do have something to keep you going. So you can take that, someone can go grab it. Oh, yes.
Going back to camp. See you soon.
See you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Yeah, look, in the end, we lost all but one. You know, I helped with that loss, so I'm just as bad as the other guys, really.
Unfounded.
John, interview with Red?
Come on in, guys.
Fully decked out.
So here's our little pool down here.
Whoa.
I thought you were joking. We wouldn't joke about that. Potentially, I've gone from, you know, the leader of the blue team to somewhere down the bottom, and I just don't know how I don't mind staying down there if it's going to get me through the game, but I also need to make sure that I'm high enough that I'm not getting voted out. So yeah, I am a bit vulnerable not being with the other blue guys. 3 of them there, 2 of us here. So I've lost my water cooler crew. Potentially I've shot myself in the foot. That's great, I'm super lucky. And it's nice to come with something in hand, as opposed to those guys on the yellow. I'm stressed. You know, we don't have any sort of majority. By we, I guess I mean me and Julie from the blue team. There's no one that stands out as being the worst in that. We did really poorly though. I was disappointed. But I haven't decided which way I'm going to vote. So what should we do here? Introduce ourselves? Now, I know there's some real fans of Survivor in this team. Matt was saying he's watched a lot of seasons. Michael's watched a lot of seasons. We know Kiara's a hardcore Survivor fan. Yeah, I just don't know the other guys enough to say anything. So I'm not in a position of strength, so I'm going to need to let things fall the way they're falling right now. Is there anyone that wants to be voted out?
That's actually
Had enough, want to go home?
This makes it hard. We kind of broke off into twos and we just had like little quick chats and then kind of reconvened.
Alright.
So it's a bit fair.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I knew Michael from outside of this. I worked with him for a while there. I haven't even had time to explore that potential alliance.
I kind of don't really trust Dave, to be honest. Yeah.
I think David plays really hard and I think he's a big threat. So for me, I'd like to blindside David. I know the two red guys gives us the majority, the yellow gives us like a super majority to vote against someone. But it just depends what's going to be easier. They're probably also saying the same thing I've just thought.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting a team is going to be way easier. But even to get a majority, you know, the yellow guys only need one. They only need one of us to get a majority, which is going to make it silently or not too.
It's pretty dire, I think. There's an obvious split.
If there was people from either team, you have to vote depending on which way we swing. Who would you vote off from the red team? Matt? Strong player. It's not a bad option.
He is a strong player, yeah. Is it too early to get really strong players?
No, it's getting late. Sun's going down.
So you get Lee Sal from the yellow and Matt from the other team. Going into tribal council is not much fun. We've just been into tribal council and we're going in again, and this time we're going in with no idea because there's only one person that's from my team. The rest of them are all newbies, so it depends which way people go.
They feel very together right now.
Yeah, it's really weird. If we don't yellow blue, they're going to have 3 against us 3, and we burn one of them. Or if we go for blue, then we'll have 4 versus 2. But I kind of feel like I think I'd like yellow better than blue.
Matt and we had a conversation about which kind of way we want to go, and I think the consensus is we want to probably go with yellow because blue are pretty strong. So we want to try and get their numbers down.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I'm going to put those red start.
You've always been feeling good about it.
Yeah. Are you?
No.
I think we've got a common enemy in the blue, so this should hopefully work. So yeah, hopefully we can get rid of Julie tonight.
Should we try and put out a name?
I think it's going to be Julie.
I think challenges is the main reason that I want to get rid of Julie, and I think I sort of pitched that to the 2 girls, Jo and I forget her name every time. Karina, something. Kiara, yes, Kiara. So yeah, spoke to them, and I feel like Julie, just because challenge-wise, if we're doing physical challenges, which there haven't been too many really, then that's a good excuse to get rid of her as well.
Yeah. Should we tell David? Should we just tell him the truth?
No.
So he's a non-sport.
Possible idol. I feel like we don't. Or do you feel like we should? I'm just worried about an idol because if he knows he plays an idol and then one of us is not. It's just about trying to get the numbers right now, I think. So we were sort of pitching a 3-2, which is not really too much risk compared to a 5-0. It's all dependent on whether Matthew and Michael stick with us or not.
Should we just walk up there?
They don't know that it's not today.
Is he not good?
He's not good news.
It's done. Makes sense. You happy with that? Yeah. So we don't
Hey guys. Hey guys. That was very obvious, and we just maybe wanted a little bit too far. Do we want to swap and have some other chats?
Yeah.
It looks like potentially there's a decision being made, but
No,
hopefully
we can
not.
have chats.
Oh, cool.
I think
cool,
it's
cool.
fair.
Who goes where? Who wants to go where? I'm over here.
Come over here. We have to
Down this we're talking about blindsiding Julie. So, but I really like Julie, and I think that she can be a loyal number going forward for me. So we don't have long before tribal, so I need to try and muster something up and get the numbers back in my favour of getting David, and hopefully not get voted out myself.
Oh, you're still in it? I think my head's definitely on the chopping block.
And like from the start, obviously, like when
Why
you've
is
got
he do that? There's not many alliances out there, so it's basically the best one's going to win. And hopefully I've managed to forge an alliance and get the way that we wanted, so that we can keep that 4.
Would you be okay with voting David?
Would you?
I would, personally.
As long as there's nothing.
Yeah, at this stage.
Yep. I think David's going to go home next. We've got the majority, he's 4 of us. If they're true to their word, then they'll be fine. If they're not, then who knows?
I just want to stay in the game, and that means going really strong means I'm out of the game. That's obviously not going to happen.
Yeah.
We've got 3 yellow, 2 red, 2 blue. And they're quite obvious alliances with 3 yellow, 2 red. Potentially puts me and Michael in a minority if we do get the 2 blues out. But I think it's probably like no one's really getting good vibes from David. So I'm pretty sure David's going to be the vote here.
Because at the mat, it did sound like Julie voted for you. At the mat, when we were watching the...
Really? Is this just trying to fool me, or...?
Yeah, because all we heard was that the votes were between Fiona and you.
Pretty much you keep doing the team straight with what Julie was telling us. Just trying to let him respond. And he didn't. He just wanted to switch it straight back up and talk to other people.
Is there somebody that we're aligned to the vote on or for? Well, if we were going to.
David looked quite stressed and panicked. He's starting to get a little bit antagonistic.
You're trying to make me betray my blue person. Well, I can do it if I need to.
Just saying. I get the vibe that any of these 2 blues at least have an idol with them. I think he's got the idea, but yeah, we'll see. The fact that he did want to scramble, I don't think there's an idol going to be in play from him.
There's someone that might have been trying to betray you.
I can't handle betrayal. Okay, cool. Do we need a swap? Do we need to mix it up?
I don't know, it's not doing himself many favours.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, there's only 3 of us. Are the 3 of us in trouble now? You know, as blue strong as we are, if it's going to cost me the game, I'm not going to be blue strong.
Stressful.
I do feel bad betraying the old team, but that's what this game's all about. Outwit, outplay, outlast. I don't know if we say that in Backyard Survivor, but I like outwit, outplay, outlast. And I need to right now outlast. I really hope you're not voting for me, and I hope, you know, just having that quick chat there that, you know, I'm ready to throw away my old blue ties will get me through. And hopefully they're not going to vote for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Hello. Hey, mate.
Tribal is going to be hectic. Don't be surprised if it's a live tribal. People are talking to each other because Dave kind of senses something wrong. He's not going down without a fight. All right, new Burak tribe. Kiara, you're closest to us. What's the new tribe like?
Things moved quite quickly.
Okay. Joey.
You can kind of feel the pressure now. I think, you know, the niceties are kind of going out the window a little bit, and it's just becoming a bit more blunt to the point. Yeah.
Okay. Julie, do you agree with that?
Yep, 100%.
Are you one of the blunt to the point ones?
I'm always blunt and to the point.
Okay.
So are people coming in like with a real direct approach of who to target here? David?
I think there's quite a bit of direction in this tribe as to which way the vote is potentially going to go.
Do you predict a unanimous vote, bar one?
I think it's going to be. It could potentially be.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, with unanimous votes, like there's always the concern about idols in play. So Sal, has there been conversations about what about an idol?
We didn't have much luck on our yellow tribe, but we definitely spoke about it as a possibility of each tribe having an idol there. So now with it joined up 3 separate tribes into one, there's a possibility of 3 idols here potentially. So yeah, it's definitely something that you got to think about.
So
sometimes at swaps, it can be so hard to tell who to vote for and where all the numbers are going. Do you think that is where you're at right now, or do you think that you know where the vote is going tonight?
Everyone didn't have time with everyone, basically. We worked in relays and we're trusting that those relays are going to happen because, you know, the first kind of name that comes up when you can't talk to everyone kind of ends up being the vote, I think.
So one person's told one person, one person, one person.
Bit like that.
And you're hoping it's passed down the line.
Yep.
And you're hoping by the time it gets to the end it's not different.
So along that line, someone must be getting told a different name unless you're telling that person to their face. So, Michael, like, is the person who's getting the votes, do they know that it's coming to them?
Well, I could have them come my way and I wouldn't know as well. So everyone's just kind of throwing stuff and hoping it sticks.
The floor is for anyone to take. If anybody wants to say anything before we get to the vote, don't let us stop you. Silence.
All right, everyone is relying on the conversations that they had.
Let's see what
That's
sticks.
been enough. Julie, you'll be up first.
I'm voting for David, and I'm really sorry to have to do that, but when push comes to shove, there was 4 people talking, and that's the name that came up.
I'm sure we would have got along, but I'm just doing this for self-preservation.
It's not the vote I want to make, but I want to win this game. Dave, don't really trust you. I think that you're a massive game player. If you are the second one out, then that's my second scalp for all the returnees. Good luck.
We'll go tally the votes.
If anybody has hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay.
We'll read the votes. First vote. David. Julie. 1 vote David, 1 vote Julie. Julie. David. It's 2 votes David, 2 votes Julie. David. 3 votes David, 2 votes Julie. Julie. We have 3 votes David, 3 votes Julie, 1 vote left. Fifth person voted out, Backyard Survivor, Season 4. Julie. Gotta bring the torch.
Julie, the tribe has spoken. You do have a shot to get back in this game at Redemption Island.
Thank you.
Everyone else.
Thank you, guys.
Probably Redemption Island. Not an island.
Some people thought it was going to be a unanimous vote. That was not the case. Head on back to camp.
So Ken, Val and I have been discussing all sorts of things. I don't know that we've really been discussing strategy all that much. We just have no idea who and when we'll go back to the game. No strategy. Maybe we should be discussing strategy. Maybe this is why I got voted out, because I wasn't strategizing enough. Oh my God.
Oh, it's a red.
It's red? Oh.
That is.
Oh, no, that's my girl.
Swap track. Who's that?
Oh, that's what they merged. That's Jules. It's Jules. Jules!
That's what they merged.
Reunited over the hill. Well, my girl Jules has just arrived, which is sad because it means that there's one less blue player in the game. But I'm happy because it means that I get to be reunited with her, and she was the one person that stood strong with me.
Sit down, we need to catch up. Yeah. The tribes have merged, so more news. So we're sort of catching up. We were telling her what happened so far here. I mean, it's strange. It looks like we're having our little backyard survivor here over the hill.
And then what happened with the vote?
Well, someone rolled. I'm devastated. I'm not supposed to be here. Someone rolled. Someone rolled.
You thought that you'd secured 4 votes to vote for David?
Yeah.
You were going to vote David out?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's too strong.
He is he's a really good player, isn't he?
As awful as it sounds, I think that Kiara's the reason I'm here, because she didn't vote for who she was supposed to vote for and who she said she was going to vote for. There was 4 people voting for David and only 3 people did. And they were talking, you know, when you're talking and before you do your vote, they were talking and I was thinking, I'm going to go there. When I get back into the game, I am going to have to keep my wits about me, I think. I'm going to have to really look at people and work out who I trust and who I don't trust. And so far there's only a couple of people that I can actually think that I trust. Yeah. So what are the challenges? If I've got to run, then I'm not going to win. If I've got to climb that bloody hill again, I am not going to win. But if it's about up here and thinking and tactics, then I've got a sporting chance, yeah. The tribe that voted me out, good luck, guys. It's, yeah, best one wins. Nothing else I can say.
How many medical situations have we had?
3.
3? What were they?
1 eyes, 1 headache, and 1 bee sting. The eyes were the worst. The eyes were... Yeah. She was really quite sore from it. Yeah. Just reported that.
Good. Good. Thank you, Dr. Tim.
Next time on Backyard Survivor. It's the first 2 to complete the challenge that win. The 2 that lose will be leaving Redemption.
Trouble, I found myself a little advantage.
We had a little whisper that one of you guys in the red team already had an idol. His eyes just said it all. So you were an actor.
Rachel, who came across from the red tribe, started questioning me.
I just got bad vibes straight away.